Deities are not mere idols. They are not just stones. They are embodiment of ideals. We do not worship the idols. We worship the represented through the idols. When the divine is present before you in the form that you can see and touch and relate with that form, the transmutation becomes an easy and joyful process. You can relate with the form and you can connect. It's a very joyful, easy process. Second, the deities in a real kshetra. A kshetra is an energized place for thousands of years, radiating the enlightened energy. The deities in a kshetra, a real kshetra, are always carved in the form of ancient masters or enlightened beings. These deities are energized by these beings. So even though you're no longer in the body, they can be invoked through the name or form they used while they are in the physical plane. So when we pray to those deities or chant their name, the corresponding divine vibrations is automatically awakened and it becomes available on the energy plane to guide and bless all of us. How many thousands of years before the deity has been energized by the enlightened avatars, the energy is still available with more vibrant energy is available to these energy places. Energy centers are kshetras. We call in Sanskrit punya kshetras. So that is why it is a customary to visit these. One of the spiritual practice in Sanatana Hindu Dharma is to visit to the punya kshetras, these temples, as part and parcel of the spiritual practices, where many seek the solace to their problems and reduce their karmas and uplift in their spiritual progress. So the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism says, we mastered the science of bringing the divine to the deities and expressing the divine through the deities. This whole science has been mastered in the Vedic tradition. This revival of temples will be that means the revival of the world peace and world bliss. Revival of temple and deity worship, where people are made to look in. That is Sanatana Hindu Dharma, the Advaita Satya, the science of the truth of oneness. The Advaita Satya is going to happen. So the divine form has got, whether it's formless, has got infinite auspicious qualities. In Sanskrit, we call it as Ananta Kalyana Gunas. So with each of the ardent devotees, they call upon the divine with a specific form, or when they call upon the divine to save that particular devotee, the divine lands in that form. And the divine expresses to save humanity, to save any human being which are in trouble. The divine at different ways appears and expresses any specific quality that specific quality, when the divine expresses, that becomes an independent intelligence. out of the infinite, ananta, auspicious, kalyana gunas, the qualities that divine has, each specific quality, each auspicious quality, when they radiate, when the divine radiate, that becomes an independent deity. And that independent energies, that deity is available to all of us. We can connect with them and receives whatever we seek or manifest whatever we want in our life through that when we worship that deity. So the Paramashiva as Kala Kala, meaning the Kala is death, Lord of death. When Markandeya, as he was born to the parents who had no child, as it so happened that Markandeya was destined to have a very short life. He was going to die at the age of 16. So his parents were so devastated, even though they knew it. But Markandeya took the responsibility for his life and intensely connected with the Paramashiva and meditated and did intense penance to please him. When the time of the day, the Kala appeared, the Yama, the Lord of Death appeared to take away his life. Markandeya hugged the Paramashiva, the Paramashiva Linga, and intensely connected with him to protect him. Then Paramashiva appeared to save Markandeya as Kala Kala, meaning he is beyond the Kala Yama. So, and Markandeya was blessed for eternity from the person who was going to die at the young age to having the boon of life of eternity. Markandeya become immortal. So that form of the Paramashiva is, we worship him as Kala Kala. Same way, he danced in ecstasy, performing the Pantya Krityas, the creation, sustenance, rejuvenation, and pulling out of delusion and giving us the enlightenment, anugraha. And that action, Paramashiva performed as a so joyfully, casually with his cosmic dance. So that cosmic dance, when he was dancing, that action became Nataraja. Similarly, the Vishnu's very action of showering blessings on the world becomes Lakshmi. Brahma's very action of constantly sharing the wisdom becomes Saraswati. So each of the actions of the ultimate becomes independent intelligence and energy. So when you connect with those independent intelligences, those deities, whatever you want immediately happens. Whatever result you want, worship with rites, those the worship that you perform, those divine energies who are the personification of those specific actions. So immediate results are achieved by connecting with those deities in this world. This can be a powerful method through which you can achieve whatever you want in your life. So as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, reviving the enlightened ecosystems and temples, and while across the India, temples are shutting down, he has opened the doors to protect, to save your life, to save you can join now in these COVID care protection centers. You can join this ecosystem. Register now through the link below. https://kailasha.org/kailasa-care. Now let's understand the Kailasa's temple ecosystems established by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism when he was very young age, since age 23. Kailasas is a place where everything related to super consciousness is revived. All the sampradayas, that means the traditions, all the spiritual ecosystems created for enlightenment will be revived and established in such a way it never gets lost again. They're forever serving the humanity. Now let's listen from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism's own voice, the revival of Hinduism's temple ecosystems.
I am going to revive Hinduism by setting up a model community, enlightenment ecosystem. I am going to create absolutely from the scratch newly self-sustaining, temple-based, Hindu ancient enlightenment ecosystem and civilization based on that. Understand? Kailasa is reviving the ancient Hindu enlightened civilization. Paramashiva himself manifested this Kailasa Mandala, the enlightenment ecosystem, and the lifestyle. I am going to revive this whole enlightenment ecosystem, Kailasa, by creating a model Kailasas all over the world.
Yes. So, in addition of violence, in recent lifestyle has enabled disruption in several nations, affecting millions of lives with mental distress, physical health ailments, defalcation of food supply, and pinpointed destruction to the infrastructure of several countries. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, has dedicated his entire life and made his mission to bring the global peace from the ground level through the Kailasa's Department of Religion and Worship and Department of Human Services. To bring harmony in humanity, to create a life of freedom and peace for every individual on the planet Earth through the revival of temple ecosystems. The director of the National Institute of Mental Health, Joshua Gordon, pointed out that environmental factors present both risk and protective influences on mental health. He grouped such factors into three types: the individual factors such as the microbiome, and natural and built components include green spaces, housing, and highways, which may play a role in health disparities. The social factors like family structure, poverty, and other social determinants of health. So from 1994 to this day, Hinduism has worked tirelessly in the revival ecosystems globally through Kailasa's Department of Religion and Worship, the Department of Human Sciences, led by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, this lifelong commitment to the mission and vision of bringing global harmony, sustainable living, and reproductive ecosystems has been proven in building active, contributing temple ecosystems around the world. Now, you can see some of the pictures how the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has established the various Kailasas across the globe. And this picture that you're seeing are taken on 21st October 2006, following a meditation under the sacred banyan tree in Adi Kailasa. The peacekeepers of Kailasa, along with the children of Nithyananda Gurukul, celebrate the auspicious occasion of Diwali. And you can also see the pictures of some more pictures. On 22nd December 2018, the peacekeepers of Kailasa and participants of the Paramashivoham meditation workshop take part in the celebrations of a traditional flag hoisting ceremony in Adi Kailasa Sarvajna Peetam, Vidadi, Bangalore. And you can see these pictures are taken on 14th December 2006, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism conducting the Nithyananda Spurana Convention, the Life Bliss Program Level 2, a workshop in Chennai. As you can see, thousands of people attending these pictures where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism conducting the Spurana program, which is also called Life Bliss Program Level 2 at St. Peter's Engineering College. This picture is taken in Chennai on 17th December 2006. And you can see the pilgrimage, the peacekeepers of Kailasa and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism embark on the Himalaya Yatra, the traditional sacred pilgrimage Chardham Yatra to the Himalayan mountains and up the river Ganga, which is Harshil, India. These pictures are taken on 26th May 2006. And you can see the temple ecosystem of Tirunamalai, where serves as the driving factor in maintaining the lifestyle of health, wealth, and well-being for the citizens of Tirunamalai. So one of the remaining living temple ecosystems. These pictures are taken on 20th December 2011. And you can see these beautiful pictures. The peacekeepers of Kailasa and participants of the Paramashivoham meditation workshop take part in morning meditation and traditional puja and ritualistic worship. These pictures are taken in Adi Kailasa Sarvajna Peetam Vidadi on 31st December 2018. And you can see these beautiful pictures of the Krishna Janmashtami celebrations where Bhagwan Swami, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself distributing the butter as to one and all, including his biological mother Swami Amma and all the peacekeepers of the Kailasa and the devotees on the part as part of the Krishna Janmashtami. Pictures are taken on 17th August 2014. And some more pictures on this day as part of the celebrations. You can see the joyful, playful celebrations on the Krishna Janmashtami celebrations. And you can see some more pictures on this auspicious occasion of Krishna Janmashtami celebrations on 17th August 2014. The peacekeepers of Kailasa distributing the free organic food to the public. These pictures are taken in Adi Kailasa Sarvajnapeetham, Bidadi, Bangalore. And you can see the pictures of these are the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism participating, demonstrating the value of Karaseva. These pictures are taken on 11th September 2016 as the Karaseva, that means the voluntary service, voluntary contribution of the physical service towards the cleaning or construction of the sacred Hindu temple in Adi Kailasha. And you can see here, as part of these flood relief, as part of these services, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, arrives with volunteers and Kailasa's peacekeepers to provide relief efforts to the cyclone hit at Pondicherry region in South India through the distribution of food, water, and basic necessities, medical camps, and cleaning of the local roads for further relief efforts. These pictures are taken on 2nd January 2013. And on 4th January 2012, the Thane flood relief food preparations, again in Pondicherry, India. And some more pictures from this Thane flood relief medical camps. You can see the pictures and taken at Pondicherry. Now, Kailasha, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, has established the Kailasa's ecosystems around the world. You can see the various ecosystems across the globe, across the continents, various countries. The ecosystems are available, are established and running successfully. The first time in 1994, when he was very young age, and at Tirunamalai, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, established the Kailasa in Tirunamalai, is traditionally passed on to the hands of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism by the Mata Vidanandapuri, Mataji Kuppamal. And on the right side, in the same Tirunamalai in 2017, the Kailasa in Tirunamalai receiving visitors and delegates for the Kalpataru meditation workshop and Shivadiksha. And these pictures that you're seeing right now are again in
we get you health, we get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Ekailashian. I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that. E-Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. E-Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity, withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything.
Tiruvannamalai, the thousands of devotees come to celebrate enlightenment ecosystem in Tiruvannamalai and traditionally meet the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam. These pictures are taken on 11th March 2017. And this picture that you are seeing are the Adi Nithyananda Peetham, that is the first Sarvagya Peetham that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself established, the first temple ecosystem established by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, at the mere age of 23, on the banks of the sacred Kaveri River in 2001. Way back in 2001. And this was the start of the borderless Hindu temple ecosystem we know today as Kailasa. Now, the pictures that you are seeing are the headquarters of the Kailasa in India. Adi Kailasa Nithyananda Peetham in Bidati, Bangalore. After having a vision of the sacred banyan tree, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism had established the Adi Kailasa temple ecosystem with this same banyan tree at its heart, the main headquarters of Kailasa in 2003. And you can see the sacred banyan tree and the deities Nithyanandeshwari and Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva and the Nithyanandeshwara Linga. Through the live stream of the sacred, you can watch the sacred banyan tree and the deities and the temple ecosystem of Adi Kailasha continuously available to you all and receive the blessings of the Kalpavriksha, the sacred banyan tree, and the deities, and the Nithyanandeshwara Linga. Wherever you are, you can receive the blessings. You can watch them via the live stream. You can see the temple rituals happening continuously, the worship and that other temple services also you can see via the live stream. And the pictures that you are seeing are the first temple established by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism outside of India in United States of America. The temple physically came to life in just 9 months. The chief presiding deities of the temple are Sri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva and Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti. The deities are 7 feet tall in granite, weighing 6 tons, and their divine faces have been directly hand carved by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself. And this is the headquarters of the Western Hemisphere, the Kailasa in Los Angeles, California, United States. The Los Angeles temple first inaugurated in 2005, then established in its permanent location in 2007. This temple houses the largest Shivalinga and the Rajarajeshwari deity, Devi, in North America. And some more pictures from the temple spanned over 2,500 square feet, the temple complex, and housing over 80 plus deities. And it is one of the largest Hindu temple ecosystems in the West. And you can, the pictures that you're seeing are from the Kailasa in Seattle, Washington, housing the blissful dancing form of Ganesha and the largest living Nataraja deity outside of India. The Kailasa in Seattle is also known as Chidambaram of the West. The pictures that you're seeing are from the Kailasa in San Jose, California, USA. This temple is inaugurated in 2009. Kailasa in San Jose radiates the energy of the Madurai Meenakshi Amman temple. The chief presiding deities of the temple are Devi Meenakshi and the Shivalinga, Lord Sri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva and Devi Nithyanandeshwari Paramashakti, Lord Shiva and the Cosmic Mother, which have been created, installed and energized by the Paramashiva himself. And the pictures that you're seeing right now are from Kailasa in St. Louis, Missouri. Alongside the Shivalinga and Nithyanandeshwara Ganesha, Nithyananda Ganesha, Kailasa in St. Louis carries the energy of the Tirumala Tirupati of South India and houses one of the tallest Venkateshwara deities in North America, along with his consorts Sri Devi and Bhudevi. The beautiful landscape hustled among the woods and rolling hills of Missouri stretches for 20 acres. In Phoenix, Arizona, the home to over 21 deities and with a temple structure of 2,500 square feet, Kailasa in Phoenix has been directly established by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and with serving as an energy field of worship, meditation, and celebration for over 7 years. And now we are seeing the pictures from Kailasa in Houston, Texas. Formally inaugurated in 2017, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has declared the Kailasa in Houston as the Parihara Sthala for all the Navagraha doshas. And now you're seeing the pictures are from Kailasa in Toronto, Canada. Inaugurated in July 2011, Kailasa in Toronto is the only Hindu temple in the West with all 63 Nayamanas and 18 Siddhas residing as deities. The temple deities here are seated exactly as they existentially preside in Kailasa around and Paramashiva, the primordial deity of Hinduism. I can see some more pictures of this beautiful ecosystem in Kailasa in Toronto, Canada, active and alive from 2011 onwards. Kailasa in Toronto has been blessed to radiate the super consciousness energy of Kailasa. This temple ecosystem goes on providing various temple services to the community, such as Annadan and tradition. Kailasa's Department of Religion and Worship, the Department of Human Services, and each of the Kailasa's temple ecosystems consider the right of happiness to be the highest fundamental right of all humans, in fact, all beings. The ultimate goal of Hinduism and Kailasa, led by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the material and spiritual well-being and prosperity of humanity. Now, if you want to be part of this, and also if you want to protect yourself from the current pandemic, you can join the COVID Care Protection Center in Adi Kailasa. Register now through the link below with the link https://kailasa.org/kailasa care. Now let's understand the contributions of Department of Religion and Worship during the COVID-19 pandemic. Through the live stream, the picture that you're seeing is the Kalpa Vriksha, the sacred banyan tree, which continuously giving the boons to whoever asks, whatever they ask, continuously it is showering the blessings. And the various services that this temple offers. You can see the abhishekams, the various rituals with the blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself, and the various satsangs conducted by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. This picture you're seeing is taken on 6th January 2021, where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is seen talking on reality of the universe is consciousness. Now, Devi Parashakti herself is expressing through the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and giving the whole humanity the revelations to the world. On 12th May 2021, Devi revealed that I came as an avatar. I am blessing you. Listen, people, listen. To all of you, I have taken the form of Nithyananda and came down as Nija avatar. People of India, listen, carefully listen. Time after time, Bharatam is Jnana Bhumi, the land of sacred knowledge and wisdom, where enlightened beings come. We cannot make Jnana Bhumi as infertile. Enlightenment beings have to come. They have to live. It has to flower. Few hypocrites, because they are stuck in delusion, we cannot sacrifice the world. Cosmos cannot be destroyed. The ship I did to save the cosmos from being destroyed, that is called Adi Kailasa. The ship I did to protect beings from Pralaya is Adi Kailasa because of conspiracy of Drohis and enemies rule. The captain has to leave the ship. before 12 years, knowing the great deluge that is going to happen, all Aukshadas by this Guru Purnima, that Jnana Rasa Vadam, Navapashana is going to flower, allow people to come and take dip in Navapashana flower. People, whoever comes to dip in Vaidya Sarovar, they will have death. They will not have death. They will not have corona. Crores and crores of people will come in line. Every day they will come and dip in the Ananda Lingam. On 13th May 2021, Devi Parashakti revealed that, listen well to my words. For India, I made ship as protection in Nithyananda Navapashana Lingam in Vaidya Sarovar. Go to Adi Kailasa, O Indians, listen. All those regretting losing Nithyananda Nija Avatara without confusion and without talking, just as lip service, go to Adi Kailasa. Scores of people will come there looking for health, Navapashana water feast and medicine to get health and protection and enlightenment. To protect India from the great destruction, I, Parashakti, made this huge ship. Even if captain is not there, ship is there. When first world countries closed their borders during a massive global emergency, Kailasa has opened its not only doors to all without exception. Join now to the centers, COVID care centers. Join Kailasa. Register now through the link below. https://Kailasa care. Now you can see the glimpses of the Nithyananda Paramashiva Devalayam in Adi Kailasa Sarvajna Peetam. The various rituals, the fire ritual that are happening, various deities, services that are happening. You can see the pictures now. The Abhishekams, the Alankarams to the deities, and the various services that are happening. You can see the glimpses of the Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalayam in Adi Kailasa. Join now and register now to protect your life, to save your life. Join COVID care protection centers in Adi Kailasa. Register now through the link below. https://kailasa.org/kailasa care. Now we'll move on to the next segment with the beautiful sharing of a devotee from centers. What is her experience? Let's await. Let's have a short break and listen to the beautiful sharings. Nithyananda. Now, the Kailasa's COVID care protection centers, how they are following the spiritual routine and how the spiritual routine set by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism helps. What is the significance of the spiritual routine? Let's see. So the morning spiritual routine is a fuel to reach Kailasa, basically. This morning routine, or we also call this spiritual routine, and the chemical changes it brings to you, and the healing it does in your system, and the biological rhythm it sets in your system for the whole day. All of them are very important for us to be healthy, active, and functioning the whole day with high frequency vibration. It is an important fuel for you to experience the multiple dimensions of the universe. The spiritual routine and integrity to the spiritual routine and the initiations are completely private, personal between you and the members of the Kailasa's protective, preventive, multi-layered quarantine initiative take part every day in the morning spiritual routine here in Adi Kailasa Sarvajna Peetham. The morning spiritual routine consists of the Nithyananda Yoga, Panchakriya, Nithya Pratyaksha Paduka Puja, Kashayam, and Nitya Satsang. Let us see what each one are and what to do and how they benefit. Tune your biological clock to the spiritual practices because the chemistry you enjoy inside matters. That decides the kind of plane of the universe, dimension of the universe you are going to experience. Kailasa or Pathala, Swarga or Naraka. Morning spiritual routine is the direct path to Kailasa. The person who is in love will wait to spend time with the beloved. If you are a seeker, you will be waiting for this 5 hours every day because that is the time you get near what you are seeking closely. A person who is in love will be waiting to spend time with the beloved. A person who is seeking will be waiting to spend these 4 hours because this is the time you get closest to what you are seeking. Your seeking takes shape into the system. When your beloved comes near you, if you are tired, the love is gone, dead. During this morning 4 hours, if you are bored, your seeking is dead, gone. You need thorough overhauling inside you. You need to ask yourself. You need to question many of your answers. You need to bring the pure questioning back to your life. Why you are bored during these spiritual practices in the morning spiritual routine, says the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So now let's understand each of these, what consists of this morning spiritual routine. Nithyananda Yoga. When you do yoga, you experience your entire body becoming Amrita Sharira, the body filled with the nectar. It becomes an ecstatic body just by the air, without any external touch. Then the Nithyananda Yoga, Swamiji has revived the Paramashiva's authentic Sastanga Yoga with the scriptural references, with has the 12 components to it. The Pratama Vinyasa Kama, the series of 108 asanas, which is done every day in these Kailasa COVID care centers. Panchakriya. The Panchakriya, Pancha means 5. Panchakriya involves 5 powerful processes to remove toxins and impurities from your system. Just like how we take shower every day to clean the external parts of our body, Panchakriya is a powerful cleaning process which cleanses the internal organs of your body, keeping it cool. These techniques not only cleanse your body, but brings peace and balance to our mind and lightness and bliss to our being. So the next what we do is puja. Puja. In puja, you experience the space of bhakti. Bhakti is devotion. The space of surrender that occurs to you from this devotion moves you from the I, which is so heavy, to God or Guru. This surrender allows us to drop all the unnecessary baggage from our head. It's an intense, beautiful connection to the divine. One of the beautiful pujas in Hinduism is Rudrabhishekam. In Rudrabhishekam, we offer sacred bath to Shivalinga while chanting the powerful mantras of Rudra. In Shivalinga, the Shivalinga is a deity which beautifully represents the divine. Its form indicates how God is beyond form and also formless. We sit down and connect with God by performing Rudrabhishekam. O Sadashiva, Paramashiva, O God, I know you are the source of everything. You are everything, and you are in this Shivalinga, and you are in this body. Let me connect with me. Let you reveal yourself to me. When we sit in that power, when we sit with that context and do that action of Rudrabhishekam, we experience the Bhava Samadhi. Only Bhava Samadhi can give us the higher taste of and higher joy in life. Rudrabhishekam is a beautiful ritual which allows us to experience the Bhava Samadhi of Shivoham, Paramashivoham, that I am divine, I am Paramashiva. And the manifest Shakti, the spiritual powers with morning routine. If you just follow this morning routine for 5 hours, enough. You will have Vak Shakti, all Shaktis manifesting in you. Because all the obstacles for manifesting Shaktis, tiredness, boredom, pitta, fatigue, everything will be churned out in that morning 5 hours. The morning puja is the most powerful mandala process, the Shakti Pata, melting your being, and then sitting and listening to the sacred truths, constantly inspiring, engaging, alive, awakening. Just this morning 5 hours, if you can bring integrity and authenticity, all the obstacles stopping you from power manifestation will disappear. Then you can perform all the spiritual practices by yourself, like the morning yoga, Nitya Puja, but there will always be a risk of losing your initial inspiration and excitement after a few days and after a few weeks. Living in the enlightenment ecosystem, even if your boredom or tiredness try to pull you down, the Sangha will support you, help you by giving the wake-up call and supporting you to complete your incompletions. In Sanatana Hindu Dharma, we had at least 10,000 sampradayas, religions, spiritual traditions, keeping this enlightenment science alive. Each Hindu sampradaya is a spiritual ecosystem created for keeping enlightenment science alive. Every monastery, every adhinam, every mutt, every temple, every Veda Patashala, every Sarvajna Pita is a lineage sampradaya created to keep the ecosystem of spiritual enlightenment alive. Some may even be Shakta, some may be Yoga, some may be Vedanta, some may be Tantra, some may be Shakta Vedanta, some may be Shaiva Tantra, some may be Yoga Vedanta, some may be Yoga Shaiva, some may be Vaidika Shaiva. All kinds of permutation combinations may be. Each temple, each mutt, each monastery, each adhinam, each Veda Patashala, each Sampradaya is a spiritual ecosystem created to keep the enlightenment signs alive of that Sampradaya. You want to join and practice your spiritual practices, join the COVID Care Protection Centers. Register now through the link below https://kaila.org/kailasacare. If you have any questions, please we will reach out to you when you register with this link. Now it's time to welcome the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism for his satsang. Let's chant the Mahavakya. Let's sit straight with your head, neck, and spine erect. Inhale deeply, exhale deeply. Take a deep breath. Inhale deeply, exhale deeply. Now start chanting the Mahavakya and intensely have the feeling connection with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, and sit with the deep space of gratitude. With the deep space of gratitude, let's chant the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Intensely chant the Mahavakya and sit with the deep space of gratitude to receive the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
சுகமாய் நின் பாதம் தன்னில் வந்து சரணடையாதா